Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Texas State Museum of Asian Cultures. My name is Richard. Ted's the cameraman here, and today we're going to do a simple class on some real simple origami. This is the first of what's hopefully going to be a series of classes from the museum teaching folks at home all kinds of different arts and about our different artifacts here. For those of you who are watching this video years after when the YouTube algorithm pops it up for you, this was recorded during April of 2020 during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. So everybody's at home, bored, quarantined, things like that. We're trying to do something to give everybody a chance to lift their spirits, learn something new, learn a new art. So we're going to start with the simple one for the first class. This is our Christmas tree origami. And what we're going to do, get ourselves a piece of green paper, nice and square like this. You can buy this online or at several of your local craft stores. Occasionally bookstores have it. And what you're going to do, you're going to fold it in half first, like it's a pirate hat. And make it into a triangle. And this is one of the easier ones that we do, that we bring out for almost every tour out here when we have kids and stuff come through. You fold it into the pirate hat, and then you unfold it, because you didn't need it in that shape, you needed the crease. Because what you're going to do next is you're going to take it, and you're going to pull it this way, and turn it into something shaped like an ice cream cone. Alright. The more even your creases are, the better. They don't have to be perfect. We actually have two other more professional instructors for this who can't come in right now because of the quarantine rules. When they're in, they'll get to do some really pretty stuff for you. So you can see this. You take this edge and you pull it in like this. Okay? Real straightforward. Then you do the same thing to the bottom. You pull this way. Once I get this crease in, I'll take my hand out of the way so you can see it really good. There you go. Just like that. Fairly straightforward. And again, the more even and pretty it is, the better, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine usually aren't. So you go like this. Finish that up. Then you unfold it so your creases are in place. Take just a little bit, about your thumbnail's worth, of the bottom, and pull like this. There you go. And you fold your other creases back into place. You'll have to rustle that bottom nub just a little bit. There you go. And then you fold your bottom up to about where this is. See this? Fold up to just a little above that, and there's no real wrong way to do this. I do mine, I was taught to do mine the way that you would do them, the way Christmas trees would look back in the Midwest where I'm from, but there's no real wrong way to do it. Take this much stump up, and then you take this back down, and that is your tree stump and your tree trunk right there. And you have a Christmas tree. There you go, everybody. The other one we're going to do is a Santa for you real quick. The Santa's actually really one of my favorites. It's really cool. You're going to fold him in half, just like before. Crease him down real good. Take the extra 5 seconds, get him right. And then you're going to take these and fold them into that ice cream cone sort of shape, just like we saw before. Almost all your simple origami starts with something like that. You get into more complex, you get a lot more different shapes. But here in these simple ones, they almost all start with that ice cream cone shape. So you go like that, and you flip them up, and you pull this, basically his tail, back towards his top here. Making sure to get it as even as you can. And then you're going to flip him over and work on the other side. So you get this pentagon sort of shape, right? So that was the last fold. You take the top of the pentagon and you fold it down to the base. Almost like it's a tongue. There you go. And then so you've done this fold right here. You take just a little bit of the top and you flip it over just a little bit, about the smallest you can control easily. There you go. I've also seen people roll them over, but either way works. And that gives you a brim to his hat. You can see it's got a little bit extra depth there. If you have two-sided paper, you can have red and white on each side, and you can have the right color in. Otherwise, you can draw in his hat, make all kinds of different shapes, especially if you use this to make something more like a wizard than a Santa. That's really cool. You can also draw his face in here. And then the last thing you do, so that he can stand up on his own, is you take this edge, you pull right here, okay, and once again I'll get my hand out of the way so you can see. You take this right here and fold it, and you do the same thing on the other side. There you go. You gotta squish him down a little, and these edges then make a kickstand, and he'll stand up on his own. And now you have a Santa and a Christmas tree. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll hope to see you next time.